welcome to Der999 Unboxes. Let me get you up for that. Unboxes the Blurred Skies Catalina and the Kawashi H8K Emily from Overlord Games, and these are pre-orders. And there's one, and I'm Ron again, and here we are unboxing yet another tabletop thing, another limited edition tabletop thing. This time, these are the special seaplanes which you got for pre-ordering the first wave of the Battle of Midway set, or the Pacific Theater set or the Pacific Theater stuff for Blurred Skies, and for this one, and for Emily, you got it for pre-ordering the combined arms with a starter pack, which maybe I should have got the one for bolt action, but it was more expensive, and I don't have the Battle for Pacific yet. So now we got some not capitals for once, and for Victory at Sea, and I still plan on getting, and I still can get the bolt action set. The bolt action set, I am actually getting close to the reward points. The Warlord Games reward points, if you buy from their store direct, if you buy from their online store directly, in the regions which they have. I've been using the US regions after my first couple times buying from Warlord Games because they opened it then. So yeah. Now originally these were planned to be Kickstarter rewards for a Blurred Skies. These are originally planned to be a Kickstarter rewards for a Blurred Skies for a Blurred Skies video game adaptation. I did back highest tier. It was cheaper than getting both of these, by the way. And it didn't go through, unfortunately, despite I'll be honest, a lack of turn-based strategy game, flying strategy games on just in general. It didn't work out, unfortunately. Hopefully they try again in the future, but it didn't work out. There's actually two Victoria C ones, but they're made by a strange developer and they're really weird. But the Blurred Skies was looking to be really good. It's just that it didn't get fully funded, unfortunately. And that's the issue with Kickstarter sometimes. But yeah, I mean, yeah, at least Warlord Games was had the right idea this time. Like, yeah, and like, would this thing actually sell instead of backing up all the profits we have with our website and whatever? Let's see. I'll put it on Kickstarter and see if it's gonna sell. If not, we can always put the pre-order, well, the Kickstarter bonuses on pre-order bonuses instead. And look what they did. They spent more money with them, and they didn't have to share it with they didn't have to share it with anyone. Like sharing it with a studio. But yeah. So we already unboxed the Battle of Midway starter set for the Catalina. We also need to unbox the Kate and Val squadrons, or Kate Val squadron. I guess that's one thing because they can use similar airframes. The Oscar, the classic. You know, these are all the classic Pacific Theater stuff. Actually, I'd rather have it upside down. The Devastator and Dauntless. One's torpedo bombers, one's not torpedo bombers. And the Hellcat to go with the other one in the Battle Midway box set. You know, the ones that didn't fit on the stands. I hope these do. I really do. If not, I'm going to have to do some adjusting. Either adjusting to the plane, which I don't want to do, or adjusting to the stand. I'd rather adjust to the stand. I think I can get spares of those. But anyway. And I already went over what you need to get. I mean, yeah, this is basically everything. You only need to get one of one of these. You only need to get one of these expansions, I believe, to get Thimley. You only need to get the Japanese expansion or the American expansion. Got everything because I like all these planes. But yeah. And then we also have the combined arms. Combined arms is something I need to unbox so I can mine inspiration from it for my Betraying my Universal Tabletop Wargame RPG, because it does have a combined arms like mode. I call it Grand Strategy because that's what it's called in video games. Think of it like a Total War mode or a Civilization mode for Betraying. And a Total War mode is more apt than this. Mini Wargaming has a series way back where they did a combined arms like operation, or they'll always plan to do one. It's just never been able to. But I believe they did do something like it. I think they did. Well, they did. I know for a fact they did one with just the armies. I think they also did one with the Navy, with the Imperial Navy, with the 4K navies as well. They haven't done that yet. I'm not quite sure, but Mini Wargaming has been trying to do this in Warhammer 40K for a while now. You can. It's just a lot of effort. So I'm glad that Warlord Games decided to make it easy for people that do have all the games and want to play them all together, or people that want to have a nice big World War II experience. Because you can't do this very easily in historical either. Any historical game, unless it was really set out for it. So yeah. We're really blazing the trail here. I wish I was, but I'm slow. But anyway. So let's get these put back, and then we can just unbox what we came here for. Okay, we're back. And now let's unbox them. First up, okay, there's only two of this time. And just by the way, here's a standard US ruler. I guess in reverse. These are just under 9 inches or 23 centimeters. I'm pretty sure they're both the same. Oh, Emily's bigger. Is it bigger? Emily's bigger by a few thousandths of an inch. Or millimeters. For those who don't speak thousands. Wait, if you speak in millimeters, you at least speak in hundreds. But anyway. Okay, let's start with the one that I'm really excited about because I'm a Catalina fan. I always have been, because there is one at the Naval Air Station Jacksonville, my local naval air station, which my grandparents go to regularly because they are veterans, and they go there for shopping. So yeah, and I went there a lot as a kid because of that. But anyway. Just to look at their open air museum, which is fantastic, by the way. If you ever have a chance to stop by a military basis open air museum, I definitely would suggest you try it. Some are open to the public, this one's not, but still. Let's start with Emily first. The Catalina gets to stay for the last. I always liked Emily too, I think. Have I? No, I guess not really, because I've never heard of it. Really that much. I know a Catalina because I've seen one in person, IRL, and it's always been that giant thing that's like their centerpiece. Actually, their centerpiece now, and has been for a couple decades, for a decade or two, has been a War I plane. I don't know what it is because I never even did that for some reason. But yeah, their centerpiece before that, which the War I plane's their centerpiece because they built building around it. To keep it safe from the elements. But yeah, the original centerpiece was the Catalina, which they let to go disrepair, but has been recently restored a couple of years ago, which is good. So for people that say, "Oh, open air, that sucks for a plane," it kind of does, but you can always fix it later. That's what's been rattling around in the box, the tokens. I need to get my token bag, but it was. Okay, you're going to be in stark white? No, you're in gray. And it comes with a ruler? Ruler, jeez. It comes with a thing. And the meatballs. Put you right there. Right there. Oh, whoops. Back. Emily's back. We've seen these a million times. Whoops. Make both of them an ace. Yeah, these are like the main aircraft for whatever flight we got going on. Is it metal? No. No way. No way is it metal. Because that's the giant base. It could either be because it's a giant plane, or it could be that okay, we're going to need to take that out with the good old snippy snips. But anyway. No, it's resin. It's just a lot of resin. We are going to be comparing this to the lesser planes, when we put it on the shelf at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that, or skip to it, because I know you guys. I know my audience. Don't think I don't. Oh yes, it's giant. Oh, that's really smooth. So that's the new resin. It's just not white for some reason. White's the faction colors for. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, you're pretty. Pretty, Emily. Packed by Alicia? Is that Alicia? Is that how you spell Alicia? Oh yeah, thank you, Alicia. I believe that's how you spell your name. Sorry for if I mispronounced that. And no packing instructions because, of course, it's a pre-order project. But it's super easy to build. Really smooth plastic. Really plastic resin. Huge chunk. Looks like it's cleaned up well. Actually, no, it's not. Yeah. Now what? I guess put it in trash can. Little. How about let's assemble the wing first? There we go. The wings. Here. There are two wings here. Okay, we're gonna need glue this. This is not a gunpla. They come with any little dudes or little things that go there. I guess not. And rotating. Oh, it's massive. It's glorious. I don't know why I dropped my voice. Probably because it's giant. And remember, this is to scale with the rest. Joe Gunner, so it should be facing down. Whatever. That's fantastic. I love that. Here's a standard base for scale. That's nonsense. That's fantastic. I love that. There's a reason why I had to get this. Because I love seaplanes. Because I like water and planes. So why wouldn't I like seaplanes? Because they are water and they are planes. And they land in water and they are planes. I'm scared. Put the wings on this side. Put two little dive planes? No. Pontoons right there. We're going to need to get the nippers or whatever for that later, but counting the time. Let's look at Emily's bag actually real quick. It doesn't come with assembly instructions, but at least it comes with the card so they can actually play it. I'll take one over the other. I'll take this over the other. Because we did assemble it correctly. I assume. Kawashi H&K Emily has no guns. I noticed that. It is supposed to have little... Oh, it does. Right here. They're further back than I thought. Okay, it's just not showing it on this art. Flying boat, robust multi-engine turret. 360 degrees. This is a flying boat. 6 speed. Not bad. Okay, we get that later. And these later. This was packed by, oh geez. Oh, Rodney. It was packed by Rodney. Good on you, Rodney. That's actually pretty good packing. Same with Alicia. Or Alicia. One of those. Now, like, time for the cat. Time for the kitty cat. Again, I don't know how I feel about these boxes. I would rather have the final one, but there is not going to be a final one, I don't think, for the Catalina and the Emily. Are we going to have a fight over whose cardboard fell out and whose didn't? Yep, Catalina's didn't. They both came from the U.S. distribution center, and I haven't really, and the Catalina's been here the longest because it's been here since the other one came out. Assembly guide. I'm just selling present kits. I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. Don't get the Catalina's and Emily's base confused, or else we'll never tell them apart again. Well, because we really can, they're the same thing. Assuming the cat is assembled the same exact way. Just a bit of glue in the bag. And who packed this for us? Rebecca. No. Ronica. Not Veronica. Ronica. Okay. Thank you, Veronica. The cat gets a single wing because, of course, it's a cat. It only has one wing to go around. Oh, it's tiny. Emily's are bigger than cats? I think I knew that. And get its pontoons. And its tails. Which are in darker resin, they're dull resin. We're going to have to wash these before we assemble them, though. Oh, good old cat. And I'm guessing these are sprue nubs. Geez, look at that. Oh, the Walter White's not giving you any favors. Not doing you any favors, cat. Bonk, that was the camera. That was the camera. Dive planes. No. Yes. It has holes for them, but I was expecting them to be square. Yeah, it's a bit resin we need to get rid of. Okay. I take everything out of the bag, right? I did get everything out of the bag, right? I mean, they're missing a piece, or I dropped it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look at the reference photos. So I'm either missing my pontoons or I dropped it. I hope they have spares, even though it's been a long time. So I gotta contact them, I guess. If not, it's okay. Oh, wait. That's okay, we have basically the aircraft. It's either that or the pontoons are squares for some reason for me. It looks like it's supposed to go to something. I gotta put these in their bags. Again, look at that nonsense. Look at that nonsense. Look at it. Look at that. Jeez, that's huge. Like, if we were to put them next to each other. Like, look at that nonsense. Oh, that's for the wings. Okay, those big holes are for the wings. Gotcha. Okay, let's look at the cards and wrap things up, and then go. I guess put on the. I guess compare them to the rest of the planes. Once I find bags for them to be in. Is it even supposed to have runners? Because it doesn't have them in the yard. Runners. Things. Sticker sheet or decal sheet. Which one's this? Decal sheet. Whisper and core. Do they operate? No, I don't know. Flying boat, bomber, robust multi-engine turret. Negative 0, 4. It's just, it's whatever the hell is, but worse. That sucks. We're gonna have to do a direct comparison because not everyone's gonna have these. Let's put the planes right next to each other up front. Their wings too. Which one doesn't it have? Bomber. And these weren't bombers. I guess they were bombers. 4-engine bomber. Wait, does that make it the first 4-engine bomber in the game? They can actually play? I mean, does that actually have a model? That might be it. Wow, that's cool. And the cat's too slower than it. Jeez, that's kind of slow. Yeah, it's 100 miles an hour slower. Jeez. Even though it's smaller. Be right back. And we're back. Okay, let's start with the Emily because we unbox that first. Kawasha H8K Emily. The Imperial Japanese Navy IJN developed a large number of flying boats as they were uniquely suited to conditions of Pacific theater due to their long ranges, heavy load carrying capability, and ability to land anywhere. The H8K, named Emily by the Allies, was by far the most modern and successful flying boat deployed by the IJN, and was rated one of the best to see wartime service. A total of 167 H8Ks were built, and they saw extensive use at patrol, reconnaissance, bombing, and transport duties. Its heavy defensive armament and robust airframe made it difficult for Allied flyers. 1942. PBY Catalina, 1941. PBY Catalina was a highly successful amphibious aircraft, a flying boat designed by Consolidated Aircraft. Catalina was conceived as a I'm sorry, my neck. Oh, my neck's killing me right now. Was conceived as a patrol bomber to serve in the Pacific theater, where it was extremely long range, over 4,000 kilometers, or 2,000 or kilometers, as I say, or 2,520 miles. The ability to land on water proved invaluable. The Catalina served a distinction with all branches of U.S. Armed Forces and Allies, particularly the RAF Coastal Command. They were used for raiding, scouting, mine laying, anti-submarine warfare, and conducting search and rescue. Over 4,000 Catalinas were built, and some continue to operate as firefighting water bombers to this day. 1941. Nice. Oh, my neck. Okay. That right there. Let's wrap things up quick. Or I'm going to have to take a break at the very end of the video. That's not usually a good time. Because I used to like some cards. You're not going to read them twice. Torpedo shekel orders. Many torpedo bombers were converted to bombers. 1940 points free. Play this card during deployment. Any bombers designated as carrying torpedo shekels gain torpedo bomber designation. Remains in play. Equipment. Robust. Some aircraft boasted rugged airframes and considerable armor protection. In reaction to a robust plane being shot at. Play in reaction to a robust plane being shot at. Reduced number of dice rolled for attack by 1. Hug the deck. Flying inches above the ground or sea level made aircraft hard to attack. In reaction to this friendly aircraft being shot at, the flying aircraft must pass maneuver test before making an attack or lose the advantage level, and the defending aircraft may not dodge an attack. Aircraft trait doctrine. And just showing the last one again. Yep. Torpedo shekels. Robust. Intruders. A high-speed, low-level approach had a chance of catching defenders napping. Place card during deployment. All planes rolling for starting advantage received negative 1 modifier. Cumulative pull quality. Oh, jeez. That's going to be kind of OP. And that's why it's my flag plane. Jeez. Not only because it's giant, like, has that, I guess. Jeez, okay, sure. Dragon stretch. Oh, right, that'd be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate watching this video. It means a lot to me. Check out the rest of the stuff in the description below, such as various sports channel, which of course this sports channel is for watching videos, engage content and produce me trying friends for this stuff. Alright, that was it. Thanks for watching. And again, it's totally okay. I know these were just pre-order bonuses and they're technically free. But man, oh man, was it worth it. I'm so glad I got both. It was stretched to get the second one, but I was able to stretch and reach it and got it and it's good. And we're all happy now. I'm glad that I got both of them. Aren't they so happy together? But yeah. And I wonder how many there are, too. And I wonder how much they go for on eBay. Which I'm totally going to get some more. At least some more cats. At least have a squad. At least have play an entire, maybe an entire squadron of both. But now that'll be taking out people's hands who would want them, and they're probably being scalped right now. So I'm going to just hang back and wait a couple of years and then get a lot of them if no one wants them. That's kind of how I got my golden Mario from Walmart. But anyway, golden Mario amiibo from Walmart. But anyway. So it was totally worth getting. It was totally worth getting more than what I kind of needed. I mean, the first wave of the Pacific stuff I wanted, but I didn't necessarily want a second start. I didn't necessarily need the Battle of the Pacific starter set, but you know it's fine because more models. Who cares? And I was able to afford it, so yeah, that's fine. But again, I wish the original Kickstarter went through just fine. Although, you know, I mean, okay. Putting 2 exclusive, never-to-be-sold-again models on Kickstarter is a bit lame. Especially when it's a video game about it's a video game adaptation and not the game, and not another range for the model itself, for the game itself, like the Blood Red Skies Wave 1 Pacific. Like if they did that Kickstarter, put both of these on that Kickstarter, that would be fine, I would think. It's not fine. You're keeping exclusive models away from people who would want it later down the road. I mean, it's okay. It's more acceptable if it's something rare or something that doesn't really quite fit in the game. If it's something odd or doesn't quite fit in the game, it makes more sense. Like if they put the pancake, you know, the flapjack, or the fry, the hybrid propeller jet. You know, one of those planes instead of Catalina in the starter set. That would be better. That would be honestly better because you're not expecting that to be in the game anyway. You are kind of expecting bombers, especially the Catalina and the MLH to be in the game, but oh well. Or most like crew aircraft, but anyway. It is what it is, and they did it in an okay manner. I think it's not bad. It is in the spectrum of bad, but it's not bad, you know, if you know what I mean. So it's totally worth it. It just sucks that it was a pre-order exclusive and I kind of just bought these separately. I would have still got the first wave of Blood Red Skies though. I also got combined armors box set. But yeah. Okay. But anyway, at least I have them. But anyway. Alright, and we might not do the comparison because they are all in multi-pieces. I'll do the comparison in another I'll do the comparison in another video when I assemble them, when I also make the corrections, and when I also make the corrections on the Hellcats or the Wildcats, and also make and also get the the plastic measuring tools out of their sprue. But anyway, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Do appreciate watching this video. Check out the rest of the stuff in the description below, such as various sports channel, of course, various sports channel. Watching this content, engaging in everything we do. And I guess see you In a second.